Welcome to this episode, where blackhead extraction just got a lot more satisfying to watch with soothing music and our wonderful story time.
The story is entitled Undying Devotion. In a small village nestled deep within the mountains, there lived a young couple named Mia and Ethan. Mia was known for her enchanting beauty, with flowing locks of golden hair and mesmerizing emerald eyes. Ethan, on the other hand, an artist who had a rugged charm, with chiseled features and a pure heart of gold. Mia and Ethan were madly in love, their connection stronger than any force on earth. It seemed as though their souls were entwined, destined to be together for eternity. They had promised each other undying devotion, vowing to stay by each other's side through thick and thin. However, fate had other plans in store for them. One dark and stormy night, as Mia was traveling back to the village from a nearby city, tragedy struck. The bridge she was crossing was suddenly washed away by a sudden flash flood, leaving her stranded in the rushing waters. Word reached Ethan of Mia's perilous situation, and without hesitation, he rushed to her aid. The roaring river was relentless, its fierce current threatening to drown anyone who dared to venture near. But Ethan's love for Mia was invincible, giving him the courage to face even the darkest of dangers. Risking his own life, Ethan jumped into the treacherous waters, fighting against the relentless force of the river. He battled through the raging torrent, his heart pounding with fear and determination. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he managed to reach Mia, grabbing hold of her trembling body and swimming against the current. With every ounce of strength left in him, Ethan pulled Mia to safety onto the riverbank. Exhausted and shaken, they clung to each other, grateful for their miraculous escape from a near-death experience. The storm continued to rage around them, reflecting the turmoil within their hearts. From that day forward, Mia and Ethan's love grew even stronger, their bond unbreakable. They knew they had a second chance at life and would cherish every moment together. As time passed, the villagers marveled at their undying devotion. Mia and Ethan became beloved figures in the village, inspiring others with their incredible love story. People would often say that their love had the power to move mountains, and indeed it seemed that way. Little did they know that the true test of their devotion was yet to come. As time went by of spending quality time together, Mia then traveled back to the city her parents lived. Months had passed since Ethan had last seen his beloved. There shared a passionate, ignited, and burning fire of longing within their souls, but Ethan couldn't bear another day without her by his side. With every sunrise, he hoped for news of Mia's return, praying for a glimmer of hope to guide her back to him. Ethan's devotion had not wavered. He spent his days creating works of art that reflected the depth of his love for Mia. Each stroke of his paintbrush captured the essence of their unbreakable bond. In every sculpture he crafted, he immortalized their love, hoping that one day she would bear witness to his undying devotion ever since the last tragedy. During Ethan's relentless pursuit of Mia's return, news of his remarkable talent reached the ears of the renowned art curator, Victoria Barnes. Intrigued by the stories surrounding Ethan's artworks, she decided to visit his small studio on the outskirts of the village. As Victoria walked into the studio, she was immediately captivated by the raw emotion that emanated from Ethan's creations. She saw traces of a love story woven into each piece, and her heart resonated with the feelings behind the art. Ethan, initially startled by Victoria's unexpected arrival, soon found himself entranced by her genuine interest in his work. He poured his heart out as he spoke about the inspiration behind his art, the woman who consumed his every thought, Mia. As the conversation unfolded, Victoria couldn't help but uncover her own secret admiration for Ethan. His passionate dedication to a love so pure awakened dormant feelings within her that she thought long lost. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan and Victoria spent countless hours together, both drowning in their devotion to a love they thought forever lost. The connection they shared was undeniable, a connection born out of shared pain and the common desire for undying devotion. Yet, as Ethan began to appreciate the blossoming relationship with Victoria, a flickering ember of guilt consumed his heart. How could he betray Mia, his one true love? The mere thought of it wrenched at his soul. One fateful afternoon, while walking through a bustling art gallery, Ethan's attention was abruptly stolen by a piece hanging in a secluded corner. His heart nearly stopped as he recognized the unmistakable signature brushstrokes, the delicate touch that could belong to no other artist but Mia. Rushing towards the painting, he stood transfixed before a masterpiece that mirrored the depth of his soul. He realized this depiction was indeed Mia's response to his undying devotion, an olive branch, a chance for new beginnings. In that moment, Ethan knew he had to make a choice, one that would forever shape his destiny. He returned to his studio, his heart heavy with the weight of his decision. Victoria, who had grown to love Ethan's art as much as him, awaited him anxiously. As the door swung open, she saw the turmoil etched upon his face, sensing the finality of the moment. With tears streaming down his cheeks, Ethan explained the inexplicable bond he shared with Mia. He expressed his gratitude for the love they had shared, but also his need to give her a chance to find happiness elsewhere. Victoria's heart cracked, but deep down, she understood the immensity of Ethan's love for Mia. She embraced him, holding him closely, allowing him to seek solace and strength. As time passed on, Ethan grew stronger of the pain and finally learned to let Mia go. He knew to himself that at one point in time he was growing fond of Victoria's interest in him, so why not give it a shot again? Soon after, Ethan and Victoria became a beautiful couple as well as Mia. Both couples lived happily.
Thank you for watching. Click the bell and subscribe for more contents like this. See you next time.